Let's see the quick demo of free hosting of Blazor application along with clean architecture and database. So here that application I just hosted in here in the free Monster ASP.NET hosting environment, and my application is running on live. And let me check that what are the feature is over here. So simply if I just shop now, so I can see all that product over here. If I just add that some product, if I just increase that product, so if I want to proceed that, so I need to add one of that email address and proceed that. So once you proceed, now order got generated, and whatever that current status it will show is over here. And same things I can check it over here. If you go to that order section, whatever orders I just generated, all that order I can see over here. Click on the view the orders, I can see order details and everything. Actually it is free without credit card details and all. So we are using currently that monster.asp over here. Like say this is that our complete database, and this is our hosting environment. So yeah, let's moving to start implementation. So before we start implementation, I especially recommend, so if you feel first time visit my channel, which is .NET real world example, so I am just especially recommend because I have couple of session previously have done to deployment all other application. Like we have deployed Blazor along with the database hosting, and then we have to start that clean architecture deployment over here as a API, and also just build this application as a clean architecture. So I'm just recommend those are session, just refer that because I just start from there. And yeah, if you want to learn any other things over here, so yeah, you can learn many things like how to integrate AI in your applications, all the technology as well, and front end back end as a full stack developer. If you're interested, so you can learn it more and more. So yeah, let's moving to start to implementation. So first let me open GitHub link. So this is my GitHub account, and here I just have to clone my this repository, which is AI Clean Architecture demo, which have all that uh, sample project over here. Like for example, currently we have to try to deploy our Blazor application along with the clean architecture and database. But previously also we just deployed others as well, MVC or Web API as well, right? So you can just take it this repository, and you can learn many things over here. So for that, actually what I need to do, first of all I'll just make sure like our application is properly running or not. So for that, simple I can just run this application. And one more thing, actually we can just make sure like the database. So just currently we just pointing our local database, so this is my local database and all. So once you're running, so see it is running, and also it is auto migrated over here. So if it is first time, so definitely it will migrate and it will run look like this. Okay, so this is my application which is running my local, for ensuring okay that whatever we are trying to deploy, that is perfectly working fine or not. So here if I try to see the features, so let me see the feature, like go to that products. So here they asking something. Okay, so I think there's some issue I guess over here. Yes, I think there is some issue, but yeah, that's fine. So let me try to add some card over here and increase that item, then go back to again and increase another item, and yeah, that's fine. And then if I just add some mail address, and if I just proceed to checkout, so now it's proceed checkout, and that got a order got generated, right? And once you order generated, now if I go back to order section, you can see that new order was just generated over here. If you go here, so you can see the details as well. So yeah, that all for this online shopping store which we build clean architecture along with the Blazor technology. So that we will try to deploy. So for deployed, let me close first whatever local we are just running and open it, this Monster ASP.NET. Okay, so which is actually free hosting environment which is providing over here all that technology, which is .NET, Node.js, PHP and all, right? And there is a couple of technology also they support it, all that front end, back end, complete things. So just simply logged in over here with the free account. Okay, there's a no credit card and all required over here, and also it is supported, up to latest version like .NET 10 right now currently, so they also just support it. So for I already logged in, so once you create a account, so definitely it look like this way, like there should be show this panel which have a website and database. So I already created in a previous session, so that's why it's available. If it is not, so definitely it will be nothing over here. So this is a dashboard section. So first of all, for deployed my application is a Blazor application along with the database, so I need to create a database first. So here's the section. I can just simply create a database and I can use the free version. Select that free section, and in here I can choose the type. I can choose this one, and in here simply I can just simply continue over here, and this is that additional setting and all, so I can leave it as of now whatever we have, and selected that data center and create the database. So now our database just try to creating over here as a free plan. If you observe over here, so see, this is that free plan, and now once you create it, it should be look like status should be enable. Okay, now fine. So once your database got created, you can just simply click on it over here. It will just open it another tab, and it will show that whatever your database, there's a two section over here, that local database and remote database. So if you want to access the database outside of this application, this hosting environment, so you can just go to remote access and you can just simply enable. So for me, I just trying to deploy it in the same cloud, so definitely I will use that local access. So I am uh, not going to actually to allow to remote access. So uh, what I need to do over here, simply I can just see that if you want to see that complete connection, so this is that complete connection. So click on the show with that show that password, and once you show password, you can just simply copy this connection string which you can use your application. So I'm going to my application and go to the app settings, and simply I can replace this to my uh, this. Okay, so this is my server, like free hosting database connection, which have this database, this name and all. I don't think so I need to do anything over here. Yeah, so simply I can just replace that and save it. Once you save it, now your database got created, and you also associate, or you just set your connection string and application. That's it for the database side. Now go to that main dashboard again over here, and in here I need to create a website also, like over here, right? So that actually where actually we just trying to deploy. So simply I can just create a database, sorry, website, and select this again, the free plan, and here you can just set your domain name, subdomain name. Like for example, we are trying to do shop, online shop, right? Online shop Blazor. So I'm just trying to Blazor, so I'm just putting over here as a Blazor so that we can easily identify, and continue. So once you continue, now see, again asking to data center, select this and create the website. So now again it is just creating a new website over here, which is empty right now, where we will try to deploy our Blazor application along with this clean architecture and database. So once done, you will see it look like status is enable, right? So once you enable, so one more thing actually we have to do, we have to allow that HTTPS. So for that you can just simply click that particular website hosting site, right? And in here, see, there's a couple of things actually over here, like for deployment. So how do you want to deploy? Like if you want to deploy like using file manager, or if you want to deploy it, FTP or web deployment and all. So there's a many way actually, so that I'll use. But before that, what I'm trying to do, we have to allow that HTTPS, right? So for that, click on this HTTPS section, and in here we have to simply click on this enable section. So once you done that, so it is directly it is not allowed. So for that actually we have to allow over here. We have to click that over here, enable HTTPS button over here, and in here we have to add encryption. So click on that let's encryption, and here I can just simply click enable HTTPS. So once you done enable HTTPS, now see uh, your HTTPS is protocol is available for this domain, right? And once you're done, now you can just simply allow to redirect to your HTTPS. So if you're trying to access without HTTP, so it will redirect to HTTPS only. Okay, so these are setting actually you required for their website to access without any SSL certificate issue. So once you're done, so now we are trying to deploy. So go to that file manager over here, and yeah, so see this is that FTP. If you want to deploy the FTP over here, FTP, or upload your file, so you can directly, but I'll use that deployed mode. So click on the deployed section. So once you deployed section, uh, there's a two way actually here, that two or three ways. So FTP like, or here that web deployment using that profile, or the GitHub deployment. So I'll just use enable this web deployment using this profile. So simply you have to enable, and once you enable, so simply you can just download this, and this download you can just keep somewhere so that I can use this settings in my Visual Studio. So use that download section, and once you download, now see for publish profile is downloaded. Now go back to your project in Visual Studio, and in here what I'm trying to do, I can just direct right click on that, click on that publish, and in this publish section I'll use this import profile, which I can refer my settings which we just downloaded, right? So this is my latest settings for this deployment, and open it and finish it. And once you finish it, now close it. Now see your whatever settings and all automatically actually populated over here. And yeah, I think that is pretty much good for this setting. But one more thing actually I would like to uh, add over here, so that is actually optional, but that is actually for me actually that is a nice thing. So click on that settings over here, this show all settings. Once you show all settings, so you can see whatever settings, you don't need to change anything, but go to here in the database. So whatever your database, right? So I'll just use as a check mark, and in this entity framework actually this publish pack profile actually uh, allowed to migrate as well. So that's why actually I'm just trying to set this option, apply this migration on publish. So while publish your application, it is first actually migrate your database. So that is actually a nice feature which I always prefer over here. So I can just this one, so that if I'm trying to first time deployment, definitely the database and that database we have created but migration is not created, right? So that actually we have to ensure first we have to migrate and then we have to try to deploy. So simply save this. So once you save it, now we have to simply I can just publish it, and once you publish, now it will try to first migrate with the database whatever we just associate, and then we will try to deployed our application. So now see, if you see over here, this is that migration, start that migration. Also it is just script complete, generate successfully and all, and then it's just trying to publish all that files, whatever the published files over here. So yeah, let's wait to complete. So here I can see publish successful over here, publish succeed. And if I see that here, if you scroll down, yeah, it's got publish along with this site, right, which we just provide that as a profile. And once you're done, so it automatically actually running over here. So if you see over here, so see automatically get running, and it's try to run, and it is automatically redirect to application. Now see, my application is running in this hosting, in this domain, right, online shop Blazor, and that complete database. So yeah, for that actually currently I don't think we have any data, so let me try to shop now. But here I can just simply add a new card and increment, and then again if you go back to continue shopping, add another one, yes, increment, and go back, and another other items, and increment over here. Simply I can just add my email address over here to which I want to shop, and I can just proceed. So once you proceed, now see, order got created, the new order, and current state is pending over here, right? And whatever order I just choose, so those are item along with this totals, and this is a shopping informations. So that is cool. And if I go to that order section, now see, only one order is available. If I just view details, so I can see that orders. So yeah, I think that pretty much good for this deployment. And also you can ensure the database, like whatever data we just created it, that is a database and in our database is available or not. So go back to here, and if I go to that yeah, this is my database, right? So in this database, so there actually provide that one interface where you can just directly see that your tables and all everything, right? So if you scroll down, you will see this BAB MySQL. So click on that and go to this, this two type of interface they provide. So I'll use that little admin. So use that, open one, and in here see, this is the database, and yeah, this is my database name. If you expand, if you see the tables, so those are the tables which the migrate along with the migrate table. And yeah, it's definitely that should be order. So let me see whatever order I just prepare, so that is over there or not. Okay, simply I can just open this table, and once you open this table, now see, the one order is just created, so that data is available over here along with their status. And other tables also you can just verify, like product. So this is that product, and also I can see that whatever the data is available in products, yeah, so these are the product is available. So yeah, I think that pretty much good this session. And yeah, thank you so much, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share.